Why are we not all the best typers in the world? And because at a certain point in time, we get to a level where we're just complacent. We get to a level that's good enough, and we stop there. We stop putting a deliberate effort into improving our typing, right? So same thing with social skills. What is up? This is David, and today I want to talk to you about social intelligence. So how do we develop a social intelligence? Because what most people see it as is people see social skills as a different thing than, for example, playing basketball or playing the piano. But under the hood in our brains, when you just look under the microscope and look at our neurons and how neurons are made, it's the same thing. Like any skill, whether it's socializing, whether it's public speaking, whether it's practicing the piano, it's the exact same thing for the brain. So with that being said, how do we develop more social skills? Well, it's pretty simple. You practice. You practice more social skills. You practice socializing. And here's the key though. Most people go into a conversation without any conscious, deliberate effort into improving their conversation skills or their social skills. They just go into a conversation to have a conversation. This is kind of like practicing piano by going through the motion, going through like the scales, but you're not putting deliberate, conscious effort into something. I gave that example of typing. Like we all have probably thousands of hours of typing experience, but why are we not all the best typers in the world? And because at a certain point in time, we get to a level where we're just complacent. We get to a level that's good enough, and we stop there. We stop putting a deliberate effort into improving our typing, right? So same thing with social skills. If you go into a conversation and you don't put any conscious effort into improving in that situation, that socializing, then of course you're not going to improve. It's like the typing example. But if you go into a conversation and you say, okay, I'm going to try and improve myself, put deliberate effort into improving my social skills, into my conversations, into reacting on how everybody is responding and everything like that, then of course you get better and better at socializing and picking up more social intelligence. So let's now talk about social intelligence. All right, so one of the main cruxes of social intelligence is pretty much seeing like it's the circumstance or event in the other person's shoes. So you're changing the perspective. You're changing your vantage point to the other person. That's where a lot of social intelligence comes from. You're really thinking to yourself, okay, if I put myself into this person's shoes, and when I say something, how are they feeling? Like, are they reacting well? Or are they reacting negatively? Like if I do this, do they like back up a little bit? Did I trigger something? Or is it more of a positive response, right? So like seeing like these small little subtle cues can help improve your social intelligence. Of course, it takes practice and time to get a feel for this kind of stuff. But you're really trying to see it in the perspective of other people. And here's a key though. You don't want to rely on other people's opinions for your own sense of self-confidence. That's being a pushover, right? When you are just only relying on other people's responses and other people's opinions, you become their prisoner. So you don't want to do that. So you want to be aware of how you're making other people feel, but you want to be authentic at the same time. So you're being true to yourself, you're being real, you're being genuine, but you are aware of how you are making other people feel. So you're not caring of what other people think of you, because you can be real. You're not caring of what other people think of you, but you are being aware of how you are making other people feel. So here's a visual representation of how you can look at this. It's you being authentic plus you being relatable at the same time. So if there's a Venn diagram here, you're being authentic plus you're being relatable to other people at the same time. And in the middle is where you kind of want to be, or more leaning towards the authentic side. So that's where you want to be in like your your social situation. You want to be authentic, but at the same time, you don't want to be disturbing anybody, right? You don't want to be too authentic where you don't take a shower, you're just burping and farting everywhere, you're in the library making loud noises. You're disturbing other people, right? You're in the taker mindset. So again, you want to be authentic, but you want to be aware of how you are making other people feel. You want to meet society in the middle, being authentic, but also being relatable. So that's like one of the cores of social intelligence, how you are making other people feel and looking at other people's vantage points, looking at it from their perspective. All right, and there's another great habit to have, like when you see other people getting angry or when they mess up in some kind of way, right? They blow up, they make you feel bad. Right? Say you're in a conversation with somebody, and say for example they make you feel bad. Well, the question is, or like I guess the frame of mind is not to think like, oh, I'm so much better than this person. This person just blew up on me, they got angry. But think of it this way. Think of it as okay, this person is showing me what not to do. But what if I'm doing the same thing to other people? Where's my version of this? Right? $1 million question. Where's my version of this? How am I making other people feel bad? Right? And you're again seeing it from other people's perspective, and then you are getting more insight into your social skills, your social intelligence, and then you're trying to improve on that. Okay, since I don't want to pick up this kind of behavior, so let's try not to do this so that other people don't feel bad as well. Right? So you want to ask yourself that question: where's my version of this? Okay, and how am I making other people feel? And you wanna be relatable but authentic at the same time. So there's just a few tips on social intelligence. All right, so I hope you found some value out of this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.